to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakal giving double honors to the Apostle Elders Great Millstone, peace and blessings to we're pushing this truth and sincerity, and a Bible bull. All right, it's the brother Napash Kodash, it's the brother Napash Kodash. All right, I'm coming at you with another video, another sit down, another weekend, another week out. All right. All right, and you know, the grind don't stop. All right, because here it is. We here in Babylon the Great. I say this every week. We here in Babylon the Great, America. All right, the place of loud noises and confusion. All right, and we here for the Negroes, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians, plus the confusion of faith scattered abroad. What I mean by that is, all right, according to Numbers 1 and 18, your lineage go back to your father. All right, so if you, a so-called Negro, have a child with a so-called white woman, an Edomite, all right, that child, he's not mixed. He's not 50-50. He's not 25 this, 5. No, he's 100% Israelite. All right, and that's how you get a confusion of face. All right, because you have your melanin, it's a trait. All right, it's a trait, a genetic. And sometimes, you know, you got to go into the whole science, all that. But you got to go into the actual, into it. All right, and sometimes when you mix it, when you mix nations, it come out a little bit lighter. All right, most people that have a so-called Negro as a parent and a so-called white as a parent, they come out usually light-skinned. All right, not too many come out dark-skinned. All right, and over time, a process of period, you keep mixing in with the white women. All right, not even white. You know, you can mix in with other nations. You know, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the all of them. All right. So long as they fair-skinned, they light-skinned. All right. Eventually, your skin tone's gonna continue to drop and drop and drop, and vice versa. That's how you also get tears. All right, because an Edomite man might sleep with a Jake woman, and if that lineage continues to sleep with Jake women or dark-skinned women, or eventually that skin tone's gonna continue to rise and rise and rise. All right, but you see what I mean by the lineage? We're going off of your lineage. We're not going off of, do you have curly hair? Do you have blonde eyes? Do you brown eyes? Do you have brown skin? No, we're not going off of that. Is it an indicator? Yes. Yes, it is an indicator. According to Numbers 1 and 18, let me grab it. It's kind of cold out here, so I got my scripture sitting down, trying to warm my hands up a little bit. Let me see if I can find it right quick before my hands freeze off. Oh, look at that. Call Halal Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai. The book opened up onto Numbers. That's beautiful. Numbers 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and the day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees, your pedigree meaning your family tree, your lineage, all right, it say after their fathers. So they chose their family tree comes from their father. All right, that's why we go for Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, because that's our lineage. We come from the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, not Sarah and their wives and so on and so on. I can't even think of their wives' names at the moment. But no, and that's not to downplay our women. No, we love our women. I'm not saying fuck. No, I'm not saying that we love our women. You know. But the actual lineage, according to the Most High, goes off of your father. Not me saying it. It's me saying it, but it's not my rule. It's the Most High. You don't like it, take it up with him. If you can't agree with it, call Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Like I said, call Halal, all praises to Yahweh, who the world so ignorantly called God, Bahasham, in the name of Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus. All right? But if you can't understand it, that's a beautiful thing. But what I'm getting at is our lineage. All right? I'm going to finish the verse. The wind blew it. I can't really get the page back. But, hey, we're gonna keep going, though. We're going to keep going. We ain't stopping. All right? So, basically, like I was saying, that's how you get the tears. That's how you get the confusion of face. All right? Because I even was speaking to a brother who live in England not too long ago, maybe a month or so ago, and he looks completely like what you would call a white man. But guess what? He had salt. He was cool like a Jake, you know? You could just tell, like you could just see. You know, when you be around Edomites, it'd be like kind of an awkward atmosphere. It'd be like it's kind of like being in a, you know, you in a public place and you in a line. It's kind of like you just standing there. That's what it feel like being around an Edomite. You just kind of there. There's no salt in the atmosphere. It's just, it's like bland food in the air, you know? Being around him, it was like, oh, it's another Jake. Like, you know, I even laughed with him. You know, we were just chopping it up, you know? It's just a difference. All right, that's why we don't go off of the skin. We use the skin tone as what did I say earlier? An indicator. We use the skin tone as an indicator. We use the hair as an indicator, but that's not your final, you know, that's not your final say-so. You know, you don't look at someone just with pale skin and go, that's an Edomite. It may not be. All right? There's plenty of confusion of faces in the scriptures. All right, but with that being said, this message is for the Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, and the confusion of faith scattered abroad. I say scattered abroad because how you think we intermingled with those other nations? All right, you think they came to our land? No, we was scattered. You know how many times we went into slavery? This is the seventh slavery. You think every time we went to slavery, every single Israelite came back? You think every single Israelite lived in Israel? You know? You know, we as a people, we travel a lot. All right, we travel. We were low key like a nomadic type of people. You got to think about it. Before the land of Israel, we didn't have no land for real. We was nomadic. We traveled around. All right. So that's still in us to this day. You look at Jake. Jake could live in a hood, but by the end of his life, he gonna live in about 12 hoods. We travel around. That's just what we do. All right, look at the land of look at our people. Look how much we moved around. Shit, we lived in Egypt. All right, before the slavery Egypt, we was actually just living there, you know, with Joseph and his family, and then so forth. Look at that. After we left Egypt, we traveled what, another couple hundred miles to Israel. Look, we didn't live in Babylon, not this one, but hey, you can look at this Babylon. Look how far away this is from Israel. We are traveling people, whether it be by force or not. But hey, we travel, you know. So we scattered abroad. You know, you got Israelites in China and Russia and America, especially in America, North America, South America, all that. This is really our land for real, and our land that we dwell in, I'll say. But you got fucking Israelites in Antarctica, you know. I don't control where we go. I just, you know, relay the message of the Most High. You know, we scattered abroad. So if you watching this, don't think when I say white man, oh, I'm condemning you. No, I ain't condemning you. I'm saying, let's see if this message is for you. What message am I sending out? I'm prophesying the downfall of a Babylon the Great, which is known as America. All right, I'm prophesying. All right, the RFID microchip, which is known as the mark of the beast in the scriptures. All right, I'm prophesying the Negro, the Latino, and Native and Seminole man and woman, the 1/3 waking up on this side. All right, coming to the Most High, coming to Yahweh. All right, learning our true heritage. All right, because our true heritage, we not spics, we not niggers, we not wetbacks, we not red men, we not none of those things. We not niggas, we not African Americans. All right, because Africa comes from Africanus, America comes from Ameriviscos, to conquer. You know, that's what he named America. That's what America Viscos named America. He named it America, and Africanus he named Africa. I mean, he named Africa, yeah, because before that it was called Land of Ham. So we can't be African American. You can't be from two separate continents. That's not how it works. All right, that even go back to the lineage thing, because if you read the scriptures, you know, you would kind of, like we call Israelites, because our forefather Jacob had his name changed to Israel. And that's what make us Israelites. You know, we took his name, you add "ite." And I'm actually going to do a video on that later, breaking down that "ite," all right? The suffix of a word, the "ite," that's how you can tell. Is that like you look at all these nations, at the end of the name is Ammonite, you know, Israelite, all right? That's just how it is. All right, but like I said, I'm out here to prophesy these things that's coming. All right, and like I said, first and foremost, you got to know if this message is for you or not. Because hey, it ain't for the heathen, and we here really to separate the 2/3 and the 1/3. Let's see who can receive this message and who can't. All right, that's why the scriptures say, "I come not to what do it say? I come not for peace, but for division. I believe somewhere in Matthew. I'm trying to think. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of cold out here. That's why I keep sitting my scriptures back down. But hey, fuck it. Salakia, bear with me for a second. Bear with me. I'm looking. I'm looking. I believe it was Matthew's 20. You know, we're going to keep it pushing, though. But, you know, if you know the scripture, you know, put it in the comments. It was talking about how I come not to send peace, but to bring division. All right, and there's plenty of scriptures that talk about what he come to bring. Are he not coming with peace? He's not coming with, you know, a basket of edible arrangements and flowers. He's not coming back out of this sky. You see right here? He's not coming out of this sky with his hands out like this or like that, however they portray it. He coming back with a sword in his hand, an instrument of death. Matter of fact, I got one right here for you. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. Let me take the mask off a little bit. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? All right, so the Lord, he coming back to send fire on this place. He coming back to send destruction. He woe into this place and these people that dwell in it. You know, he coming back to destroy. All right, but ultimately, in him sending this destruction is ultimately healing the earth because really, what he's doing is he's cleansing it. All right, the Lord gonna cleanse this place with nuclear fire. This last war that's being fought is gonna be fought with with smells of gasoline. That's talking about them intercontinental ballistic missiles. You know, it's not gonna be fought with swords and guns. Yeah, you're gonna have World War III. You're gonna have a little gunfire, a little bloodshed. No, it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed actually, because like he said, it's gonna be down there already kindled. This place gonna already be in turmoil. You know, what more is it? He gonna set this place on fire. It's not even, he gonna add more fire to it really, because it's gonna be like a fucking, you know, a bonfire. He gonna take some gasoline and pour the whole thing in there. He gonna really turn it up. You know, you're gonna have the chariots shooting down fire. You're gonna have all these things. You're gonna have cannibalism. You're gonna have mass murders. You're gonna have fucking people with AI chips in their head. It's gonna be a time to be seen. It's gonna be a time like never seen before. All right. And that's why a lot of people, they scared to speak this message, because the elite don't want it. They don't want this to be out. The apostle, he was saying, I remember watching a video. He was saying how back in the day, I'll say, I don't know, maybe a decade or two ago, how someone hopped out of a limousine and said, "Hey, we paid you guys millions of dollars to hide this from y'all. How did you find out?" All right, why? Because this is an important message. You know, you can't do nothing against this truth, but only for it. Esau don't understand that. No matter what Esau do, ultimately, it's going to play out how the Most High wanted to play out. You know why? Because an actor can't tell a director how the movie going to go. All right? That's what Esau is. He's just an actor in this movie. You know, so are we. You know, I can't tell you how the end of the movie plays out. Actually, I can tell you. I can't tell you how my personal story plays out, but I can tell you the general movie. Esau know the movie. It's in the scriptures. It's in the Holy Bible. You know, man, you can read it for yourself. Revelations is here. All right, there's plenty of chapters that talk about the destruction of Babylon. If this book is the most prophetic book, meaning that it has prophecies in it, which means that it can tell the future, if all those other prophecies happen, what makes you think this time around it's not going to happen? So the last 1,000 prophecies came true, but this last 1,001st prophecy, this one's going to be different. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's why you people, you so foolish. You know, hold on. Let me grab this scripture. All right, first I'm gonna grab this, but it say this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. All right, so everything got a registered time for when it's gonna happen. All right, ultimately, only the Lord know when certain things gonna happen. Cause like I said, He the director of this movie. He control it. He telling who got what part. It just so happened that the hero down right now. Israel being the hero. All right, and what happened in every movie when the hero he go down? He gotta overcome it. All right, that's what we doing right now. We overcoming this downfall. All right, and Esau being the villain that he is, the the bad guy. All right, he got to fall. All right, he's got to go down, and who's gonna take him down? The Lord is. But guess who he using? Yahweh Shai. He taking this place out of power slowly but surely. All right, it looks slow in our eyes, but a thousand days, 1,000 years to us is but a day to the Most High. All right, so what seems slowly to him, what seems slowly to us, is like a blink of an eye to him. He's just on a different level. That's why the scriptures talk about not seeking above your strength. All right, because we can't. I'm not here to calculate. Well, I, 1,000 years to us is a day to him, so 356 days, and then times 1,000, and then we're gonna. No, I'm not here to calculate all that, because what if that wasn't exact numbers? Then you just wasted your time. That's what it means by searching above your strength. Certain things you don't need to go super deep into. Guess what? 1,000 days to us is 1,000 years to us is just a day to the Most High. That's what it is. All right. Shit, since Yahweh Shah died, it's been like 2 days for the Most High. You think if something happened to you 2 days ago, you think you would get over it that quick? It's not that. It's just not that simple. 17. All right. All right. And guess what? 1 second. At the end of the day, the Yahweh Shai is the Most High's favorite son. That's why he got the power like that. He's the favorite. All right. So what you think the Most High gonna do to you Edomites when he seek his revenge? All right, he already slowly taking y'all out of power. Well, I ain't gonna say slowly for us, but he taking y'all out of power inch by inch. You see what happened to us, his chosen people, when we betrayed him, when we turned our backs on the Most High. You see the type of slavery we went through, what he allowed. So what you think he gonna allow us to do to y'all? It's gonna be twice as bad, twice as long, all right? And you just keep fucking with the Israelites, but hey, keep doing it, and you gonna, hey, the Most High counting everything you do, every idle word. So what you think he gonna do to you? Every idle word is pertaining to the Israelites. We gotta watch what we say. But if he counting everything an Israelite do, what makes you think you special, Esau? You think the Most High don't know every single sin your people have committed, every abomination, every piece of wickedness? He gonna make you pay for this. You're not getting away scot-free. Just because you ain't under the law, just because you didn't receive the law, just because you don't understand the law, that don't mean you spared. All right, that means nothing. Salakia, bear with me for a second. It's kind of hard to flip these pages. All right, here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is the book of Obadiah. Chapter 1, it say, verse 1, it said, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and the ambassadors sit among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. All right, the Most High made Esau small among the heathen and greatly despised. Don't nobody like Esau. Not even Esau don't like Esau. You got fucking Russia and America. They never liked each other. Those two Edomite countries. Can a house stand together if it be divided? All right. It's not that simple with Esau. You know, nobody likes him. He don't even like himself. Sometimes when Esau do wickedness, he wonder why he do it. He don't even know. You know, because it's the way the Most High programmed him. It's just the way it is. You know, these damn Edomites, they got a lot to pay for it. All right. They put us in hard bondage. You know, the Most High gonna get them back. They touched the apple of the Most High's eye. All right, they touched the apple of the Most High's eye. All right, they created all this wickedness. All right, nobody likes them. You know, they put taxes on all types of nations. You know, who wants to continue to serve these people? You know, these other nations, it's other nations in third world countries that be like, we don't even want your help. Just stay where you at. We don't come here. You know, you got the Middle East, they fucking hate the white man. You know, they see a pale nigga, they might spit at him. All right? You got them all in their land, taking their natural resources. Let's not forget about the land of Ham, what they did in the last 2 centuries to them. All right? These Hamites hate Esau too, with blood, diamonds, and all type of things like that. Come on. You think they forgot about the millions and thousands of people that died over the last 2 centuries in Ham? You think they just forgot about that? You got the Moabites. You know, they dropped a bomb on Japan. All right? To fucking turn them into Democrats, apparently. You know, it's just anywhere you go, everywhere he go, he leave a path of destruction. That's like you inviting somebody in your house, and every time they come over, they knocking something over. You just follow their path. It's just broken glass and spilled juice on your carpet. It's like, bro, you gotta get the fuck out of here. That's how everybody feel about Esau. Like, damn, every time we let you come in here, you fucking shit up. And then you got the wicked Israelites. They depending on Esau. Everything he do, they don't even realize what Esau doing. You got fucking the rapper Lil Uzi Vert talking about he ready to get the neural link chip in his brain. Because Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, Edomite, he recently became the richest too. So you already know how that's going. But you got the higher up, the elites, they're way richer than Elon. But basically, what's been happening is Elon, he been talking about chipping people. All right, you got fucking, he already chipped the monkey, the brain, so they can play video games. You know, that's just a test dummy. What you think he gonna do to you people? All right, he's an Edomite. He's gonna manufacture it, make it seem cool. He already got fucking rappers talking about, yeah, I'm down for it. Literally his words. He said, I'm down for it. All right, and you know, with a rapper like that, someone who got a lot of clout, someone who got a lot of fame, people gonna follow behind him like, well, shit, if he doing it, I mean, it must be cool. You know, especially to a nigga that ain't got nothing when they get that chip out for free, or they might make the chip cost $250. You know, a nigga love to flex on the next J. Like, nigga, you ain't got no chip. My chip costs $300 with the Louis sign. That's all it takes really to persuade you people. Either make it expensive or make it free. But really getting into that market of beasts, it's gonna be free really, cause it's he calls both free and bond, poor and rich, all right, smaller, big, taller, short. It don't matter who you is. He gonna try to give you that chip. Most definitely, he's gonna try to give you that chip. All right. That's why everybody got an hour of temptation. But people like me, I'm striving to be righteous. I'm hoping the Lord protect me in that hour. All right. Some people are gonna be cast into prisons for 10 days. 10 meaning completion. All right. What are you gonna do? There's nothing you can do. You got to depend on the Most High. All right? There's nothing you can do but depend on the Most High. You know? So, Lucky, I got to put this down for a second. It's getting kind of cold. All right, but shit. All right, but basically, I'm just gonna keep going on that Edomite subject. All right, even with this new Neuralink, you know, they come up with a bunch of words for it. All right, you know what? It's just like the brothers was posting about. It's a pandemic. First they released they making order out of chaos. All right, that's all it takes is order out of chaos. Why? Everybody all scared now. You get caught without a mask, it's like you a fucking outsider. You know? We not in this society. We not in this world. We was never. It's almost like having a physical marking. All right. Somebody see you without a mask, they like, oh, he not with us. It's down. You walk into that store, they ready to tell you. No, they not ready. They gonna tell you gotta leave. Either put that mask on or leave. It's just gonna be just like that with the chip. Like if you ain't got no chip, we're gonna have to report you or you gotta leave. One or the other. We can't help you. You ain't got no chip. That's how it's gonna be. All right. As simply as that. And that's where your faith come in, your foundation, all right? You depending on the Most High, all right? You being strong, all right? Because even the Most High said, I mean, not the Most High, well, yeah, I mean, everything is inspiration through the Most High, but Apostle Tahar even said, he made a video on it, hard times make strong men, all right? This all the Most High. Ultimately, what we going through is to prepare us for the kingdom. All right, we got to work for it. The kingdom of heaven is going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be wonders that we never seen before. All right, it's going to be things our mind can't even comprehend. You know, we ain't going to cry tears of sadness no more. We're not going to get sick no more. We're not going to feel ill. We're not going to feel no more pain. All right? We're not going to feel nothing but happiness and good times. Can you think? Just imagine that. Imagine a life with no pain and sorrow, just happiness. Your servants, your fools, your kids. All right? The Lord going to have us revenge on our enemies, have our enemies as a footstool. You know? But 2/3 of our people, they don't even want to accept that. You know, I don't know what it is. When I hear that, I down there want to cry. I want to get there. What I got to do to get there? You know, 2/3 of our people, they like we good here. No, we not good here. If this world was to go on, damn, who knows how much longer there would be no more people. All right, you got fucking chemtrails spraying down on our people. You got, like I was saying, you got chemtrails spraying down on our people. You got fucking GMO foods poisoning us by the day. All right, but that's why the scriptures say, my servants shall drink poison and not die. That's what we doing. When you look at a fucking label, it's like 30,000 ingredients and half of them is fucking poison. You know, it's like Esau. No, it's not like Esau is trying to kill us, you know, but he just can't. He trying to figure out a way. Well, how do I pull a mass genocide on these Hebrew Israelites? But he don't know how. All right, because there's no way to do it. You know, you can't wipe us out. You know what? The only way he could wipe us out is if he searched the stars, searched the oceans. But guess what? Ain't nobody ever been to space, no matter what you seen, thought, or heard. Ain't nobody searched out the oceans. They say only 7% of the ocean has been searched. He got 93% more to go and not enough time to do it. And he would never be able to do it. Fuck, I mean, hey, it's Esau. He's a devil. He's a deceiver. You know, he's a master deceiver. That's like expecting a liar to tell you the truth. You'd be a fool. Or you people expect your enemy to help you. You'll be a fool. That's the thing. You got to know who your enemy is and know who your neighbor is. When we came out of chains and bondage, who told you? What Wait. Who was our enemy? Who put us in chains and bondage? Who kept our history from us? Who took us? Who took us? Fucking raped, robbed, and murdered us. And these are people you gonna ask for help? You think they want to help you? No, they want to keep you as second-class citizens, as slaves, as bond women and bond men, you know, and they want to keep you here in this little bottle, keep you in your little neighborhoods, take your money for their economy, all right, things like that. You think your enemy is gonna help you? You know who taught you this? Your enemy. He taught you to lean on him. Why? Because the more you lean on Esau, the angrier it made the Lord. Because you're not dependent on the Lord. That's all the Lord asks for, is us to depend on him, to be loyal to him, to serve him. And you niggas is serving Esau. How? He tell you go to work from 9 to 5. You go to work from 9 to 5. He tell you get a microchip. You getting a microchip. He tell you this how we dressing now. This how you dressing now. Every time Esau puts something out, of course it's not like he's getting on the news and saying, hey, this the new style of clothes. No, it's subliminal, but you gotta have that open eye to it. You know, when did our people start getting lineups? You know, I look at things like the 60s and the 50s. I mean, mistake me if I'm wrong. You know, I wasn't around back then, but I see Jakes with afros and curly hairs. Or, of course, it's just the movies, but I believe it was like that. You know, they had the afros, curly hair. They loved theyself. Now look at us. We got the freshest lineups. We got blonde, red, blue, green hair. It's straight, it's flattened, it's perm. It's all like, look at us. Look at how far we've fallen off from our forefathers. Not even just the 60s and 50s, centuries ago. Look at where we've came from. You know, we got the three-piece suits now. You think it look nice, but really it's, you know, them not the clothes of a warrior. Them not the clothes of an Israelite. The average person don't even wear the ribbons no more. The ribbons and the tassels, I want to say. Oh man, I'm going off. I forgot what it's called. I'm going off. But slip of the mind, it'll come back to me. But yeah, these are the things that's what's wrong with our people. We don't know who we are. You always hear that in movies. Who are you? Are you black? Are you a Negro? Are you a nigga? Or are you an Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite? Do you come from the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? All right, do you have this promise? Do you have the knowledge of the Most High? Are you called? Are you working on? We don't know if we chosen, but are you chosen? Or are you working? Are you going in, reading, studying, watching videos day in, day out? You know, are you a prophet? Are you trying to be or staying consistent? You know, are you going in week in, week out? Are you fighting the good fight? These are the things that matter. All right, not the next shoe that come out, not fucking who got the baddest wife, you know, not things like that. Of course, we all indulge in things like that, you know. We give it time. But guess what? You gotta get that same time back to the Most High. All right? You telling me you don't got 30 minutes to get to the Most High out your day? 24 hours, 8 hours of sleep, probably less than that, really. And you couldn't give 30 minutes to the Most High? You couldn't give an hour to the Most High? That's selfish. All right, talking to myself first and foremost. I really am talking to myself, because sometimes I do this. I slip up a day. That's why the scriptures say don't put the Most High off day to day. Because it's a bad habit that you can make where you be like, I'll do it tomorrow. And it'll slip past you, and then the next day, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. And then you slip off. All right? But the thing about this job is that the Most High is the owner. You know, he the boss. So it's like, oh, okay, he gonna keep looking like he gonna keep slipping up. All right? Punishment. And after a while, after he keep punishing you, it's like, hey, we gotta cast him out. He's fired. He's out of here. All right? Or sometimes you might just be on it, and the Most High, he look at you like, man, you've been committing some serious sins. I gotta let you go. All right, and it's a way worse feeling to if you ever seen a brother fall out, it's way worse losing this job than a job in the world. I'd rather be homeless out here than disconnected from the Most High. You know, at least the Most High, the Most High could give you a whole nother job. The Most High could give you anything your heart desire. The job that you're working in the real world, I mean, they barely give you enough to survive, really. They give you like what, minimum wage 9 times out of 10? Depending on your state. We live in a Babylon the Great. This is the fucking The cost of living is the highest here, I believe. But going back to the Most High and His job, if we was in the ancient world, where how the Most High set up the world, we wouldn't need minimum wage. You would be able to survive off the land. Look around here, the trees are dead, they lifeless. I mean, of course it's the winter time, but even these trees ain't really bearing no fruit in the spring guard like that. They can't even clean the air properly because there's so much shit out here. All right, you got fucking things like COVID killing people off. It's a virus. Esau, the mad scientist, probably created it in a lab. Even if he created, ultimately the Most High created it. Why? As a punishment, as the pestilence says, according to Matthew, the 24th chapter. All right. We already got the earthquake in diverse places. You got the people turning on each other. The love of many is going to wax cold because iniquity has abounded. All right, look at it. There's so much fucking iniquity, wickedness, and